Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Visions with Vet. Doing it indoors today. Been getting bit up by the mosquitoes quite a bit. So I figure I better bring it inside for ya. So thank you so much for being in my space and watching my channel. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and any of your feedback. Positive vibes are welcome, definitely. This is a reading for the sign of Gemini. We are doing your October-ish reading, so if it resonates, this is a general reading. Let it resonate. If it doesn't, then this isn't the reading for you. But check your sun, moon, rising, Mars, Mercury, and Venus. Okay? Let's get started. All right, you guys. I usually don't necessarily know what type of reading I'm going to do for you guys until the cards just come out and I've had a chance to kind of marinate on them and just make sure that I don't miss any messages. So I've already pre-shuffled and laid out your October-ish decks, and then I will also go and do Oracle here in a second just to kind of see what the solution is to any challenges you have. Okay, so basically it's looking like you have some options. Okay, and it looks like these options were forced upon you because you have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so right now you have the Seven of Cups, lots of options. Okay, you have the Emperor in reverse, which means that someone a father figure or an older person or a person of authority maybe bullying you or basically questioning your worth to what I feel like is your job, because you have the Two of Staffs showing up, which is about employment, and then you also have the Two of Staffs and the Five of Swords in reverse. So you're feeling like someone's taking from you, and you're not feeling good about a situation. So maybe there's going to be some type of change in your job or your profession or something that you feel really passionate about. I feel like you've given a lot of time and dedication to this commitment that you had in the past. And I feel like you're having to make some decisions, but you're having a hard time letting go. You're being naive about a situation. You're not standing up for yourself as much as you should. You're allowing people to bully and manipulate you, and you really need to come out of that energy. So you have some self-worth, some confidence blocks right now going on with you, Geminis. But you're needing to make a decision. You're needing to move forward. You need to let it go because the Death card's in reverse. So, but it's pointing, the Death card is to the situation of feeling like someone keeps taking from you. And when it's that sword energy and it's these options and it's like this money or possessions, someone is taking something from you. And it could be this Emperor energy or maybe even an Aries. But I'm just wanting to say that it's a masculine energy that is bullying you or making you feel like you're basically between a rock and a hard place. Okay? And I think you just need to see that these things are happening for you, not to you, because you have the World card in the upright. Now, the World card in the upright is the only major arcana that you have in the upright. So you have a lot of challenges. You have the Emperor in reverse. You have the Death card in reverse. You even have the Hangman in reverse. So you're being very naive about a situation. And it's like you need to move forward. There's like all this pain and sorrow and misery and depression and stress that you're just not wanting to let go of, because it's like the World card, that 21, that 3 in numerology, that karma is like wanting you to realize that this all needs to happen for your betterment, for the better of you. And you have the Sevens of Staff in reverse too. So to me, it's like it's just like it's time for you to go ahead and lay down all the bullshit and move on, because you have the Two of Staffs and the Seven of Staffs in reverse, but they're wanting to move forward if you would just go ahead and make that happen. But the Three of Swords I see underneath there. So yeah, you're hurt, you're emotional, you're wearing your heart on your sleeve. It's really hard for you to contain your emotions over the situation. I feel like it is dealing with a professional position you have. I feel like it's dealing with your money and your job, your livelihood. But there's options. You have a lot of options on the table. So it's not like you're leaving because you have the Seven of Cups and the Five of Swords. It's like you're leaving with something. You're not just going empty-handed, and there's something better coming along with you because, again, the World card is in the upright. But you've got to stop feeling like a victim, okay? You're feeling like a victim in the situation, and instead of allowing this situation to just happen, there's so much resistance in this reading right now. So there's a block. It's like maybe you don't feel confident enough to move on because you have the Death card in reverse. So it's like someone needs to move on. Someone needs to just dead the situation, and you're not. It's like there's so much resistance. Like you're not seeing the big picture of why all this happened, because it looks like this Emperor could have been dealing with you or treating you or bullying you or just not valuing you the way that they should have, especially when it's showing up under all these options, because maybe this Emperor is maybe making you feel like they have too many options and that they're not seeing the value in you. Okay, so again, this is definitely dealing with your career, or this is dealing with some finances or something professional, a passion of yours because of all the staff energy showing up. This is something that you put your heart into. This is taking your work home, basically. So this is what you breathe. You whatever this is that this person is bullying you or robbing from you. It's your passion. So it could be something in, dealing with sales or customer service, just something where you're out in public in front of people. But you can flip the situation. There's two sides to every coin. And you have to understand that you played a role in this and that your higher self wanted the situation to happen because you needed to get out of it. There was some toxicity in this partnership. And maybe it wasn't really a partnership, or maybe it was just very imbalanced. Right? So you need to choose yourself because it's like no one else is choosing you. So you need to choose yourself in the situation and allow for there to be some victory to happen. But there's a dispute. It's like, you're feeling like you always have to defend yourself. And you're feeling like you're locked into an ongoing dispute with this Emperor energy showing up right in the beginning of the reading. But Hangman's in reverse. So it's like, what you should be doing. Is just that you're just not doing it. So you're just kind of hanging out. You're kind of stagnant. You're on the fence right now. You don't know what to do. But again, the World card is in the upright. So there is some positive situation that's going to come about if you just allow this to happen and stop putting up so much resistance. Okay. So we're going to see. Oh, well, man, we got cards jumping out left and right. Impartiality. Yep. And recovery. So you need rest, and again, the partiality came out, so there's been this imbalance, gray or beige. The situation it's like no matter how you look at it, it's still it just meant to happen. And you have recovery, like you have the key to recovery. Like you can recover really quickly over this drama or the situation that's happening to you. And you have the key. It's like you know what to do. You just haven't turned the key. It's like you're afraid to do it. So you have blocks. Maybe your blocks are more in your higher star crown chakra and in your third eye. Because you're really not seeing the big picture. You're blocking your own intuition and what you already probably heard. People are probably trying to help and guide you and give you good advice. I feel like your angels, ancestors, guides, angels on earth. When people are trying to reach out to you and give you this key to move on, but you're blocking, that's your block right now. So it's like you have to have some rest. You need some rest. You're letting people run you in the ground. And I just feel like you need some clarity, and by having some rest will give you that clarity. Maybe just taking the time out and stepping away from the situation, taking a couple steps back, just to kind of see like, hey, what did I do to deserve this situation to happen to me? What can I gain from it? But it says, if I take a step back from my present situation, with this impartiality, that's what it says. It says, if I take a step back, what do I see? Can I be neutral? So I think you just need to take yourself out of the situation and talk the situation out as if you were a friend listening to another person go through it, so you can see and hear how foolish you're being and how stubborn and how much resistance you're putting up. And it's like you're, self-imposed abuse, or you're a glutton for this emperor's manipulation. And it's like you feel like you deserve it for some reason. I don't know. And it just says, take an impartial look at your situation. And the action here is to listen and observe, and it says stay open-minded and be fair to yourself, because other people aren't going to be fair to you if you're not even fair to yourself. Okay? And then the fact that you have the purple card, which to me is your third eye, or your instinct, your intuition. I'm going to read what that one is about. And it just says, regeneration and understanding, facing your fears. Wounding is a strength. Courage to face pain, awakening greatness, So it's like you're in the hangman mode in reverse. And it's like, this is a time for cocoon to turn into a butterfly. If you just allow it to happen and know that that's a process that you have to go through. Like, you're going to lose something, but there's something to gain if you just kind of, again, take yourself out of the situation and say, is this person being treated fair? And then you're going to answer your own questions, and it's going to be no. Like, someone is not treating you right, and you just need to bounce. Okay? All right, and then inspiration, you got a number 3. So to me, 3s are going to be very powerful for you. You probably have been seeing 3-3, 33, 3-3-3. Then that's like a karma. That's like the ascended masters trying to like reach out to you and guide you and just let you know that things are going to be all right. But until you trust and just let things fall into place and give up this resistance that you have, there's an expectation of magic and synchronicity. There you go. Yep. And situation, opportunities fall into place and help bring your inspiration into reality. So you're something else out there. Like, you were in a situation for a really long time, because you have the death card. So to me, there's a rebirth of something that wants to come out that was like real dead before. And with death comes birth. So if you allow this to just dead, then out of the ashes will come something really beautiful. Like something is about to take shape and be very tangible for you. But you got to get out of this victimhood and feeling naive and feeling like, there's no other options for you, because there is. All right. And let me just see here. Bring in your healing medicine wisdom from nature to aid message of the Oracle of Inspiration. It's a powerful spirit totem. Bees are able to fly with wings that are significantly small in proportion to their heavier bodies. They do so because of the sheer speed with which their wings move. Your idea, even if it seems like a big, substantial plan that might be difficult to let get off the ground and up and running, can succeed. So I think it's just kind of setting some new intentions, especially with the World card. She's holding the wands and the Ankh for the infinite. So I feel like this is you taking lemons and making lemonade with it, and really just uh, knowing that there's a balance that's going to happen. There's a karmic balance that's going to happen. Like, even though you feel like someone is doing you wrong or not treating you fair, there's something that's going to, if you've been doing the work, then you're going to get that reciprocated back, because that's just how the world works. And you have the world card here. The world is going to make sure that things are balanced out no matter what. Okay. And, being near water, I see a lot of water in your reading, Gemini, because everything is, clarified with water, water, water. All three of those cards have water in it. And even the Seven of Staffs has water in it. So letting your guard down, maybe taking some time out and getting in water, or at least putting your feet in water, or taking a self-love bath, just something near water, you guys, so that you're not feeling dried out and old and tired and exhausted, because you have the recovery card as well. And I feel like this is going to help revive you, because there's a need for recovery right now. You've been fighting, you've been arguing, there's been some drama, there's been some conflict, and